Excellent extra pass leads to an open three in the first bucket of the game for Trey Murphy. The top of the telecast, terrific three-point shooter, 49% for the year.
Yeah, that's his 40th three, Sean. That's 8th in the ACC.
I think he might be able to play tonight. He did not play Saturday in their overtime home win against Wake Forest. Sam Hauser, what a year he's having.
Did so much for not only the game and for his players, but for coaches.
A strong move by RaiQuan Gray. It was announced today he was the player of the week. Anthony Polite missed 4 games with a shoulder injury, returned Saturday. There's a three for RaiQuan Gray.
And that basket allows Florida State to put full court pressure on. That means they don't have to guard as long in the half court.
And they run out and get the dunk. Malik Osborne. Fadeaway wouldn't go for the freshman Beekman. And a bucket for Scottie Barnes. Whoa, Murphy denied at the rim.
And that's why you want to chase this Virginia team off the three-point line. You don't want to give Trey Murphy an open shot. Look what he had to do just to try to get a 2.
Transfer from Ryerson University in Canada. Foul and a chance for a three-point play.
Well, Anthony Polite shooting over 50% from 3, just coming off this little screen by Tenor and Gom. And Gom and Calhoun. And Calhoun's a big-time athlete. He's got a 40-inch vertical himself.
Becoming more and more of a factor in his first year at Florida State as a junior college transfer. A couple of misses by Barnes, and then in Gom. Polite, like well, the 10th side, lost his focus there for a minute.
And Leonard Hamilton was telling us last night that he's never played point guard before. Great pass.
And Balsha Koprivica is in the lineup now.
They ran a double at him, and look where he catches it, and the double comes. That's just too far, and that just opened. Well, your point about getting better. I mean, if you look at Shedrick, he's a lot like Jay Huff was as a freshman. And took him a while to develop, and he's become one of the best players in the country. And he's going to play a long time in the NBA.
Florida State has led by at least 10 now in 9 of their 10 ACC games at one time or another. That's a 3. Authoritative with those drives to the bucket. Couldn't finish that time. 1,062. There's Walker again rattling home a 3. And he had it batted away, and I think Tony Bennett thought he was fouled. He comes down to holler at Ron Gruber, and there's another 3 for MJ Walker. Virginia just off its game at both ends of the floor. The turnovers a factor, and there's Murphy with the dunk in transition. Maybe that'll get the Wahoos going. Played junior college ball in Iowa at Indian Hills before he came to UVA. Second and final year for him in Charlottesville. Kihei Clark flips it up, and it's a dunk for Jay Huff. Evans, Gray, Osborne, Walker, and Wilkes on the court right now for Florida State. MJ Walker, another 3. He's 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Reese Beekman, the rebound, freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Kihei Clark again to the goal, and this time he's fouled by Malik Osborne.
And just using the English off the glass and still getting the contact from Osborne, but taking it to the other side of the rim made it more difficult for Osborne to get a. Reminds you a little bit of the performance he put on at Georgia Tech, where he had 14 points, all of them in the second half, and wound up making the game.
He got away with that, and winds up with Murphy, and he buries a 3. He's tied with Clark now for game-high honors. Nobody for Florida State in double digits yet. Feels like a big possession for the Noles, and they get a 3.
And Barnes, such a good passer. Gets into the lane, draws 2 defenders, and Trey Murphy was.
They think his future in the NBA would be as a point guard. He's done a very nice job, more than 2 assists. For every turnover, and he powered his way to the bucket. Strong move drive to the bucket. 6'8", 260 is RaiQuan Gray there for Virginia on the offensive glass. And it was pulled down by RaiQuan Gray. Calhoun, another three. Lenardi, Virginia 2 seed right now, Florida State a 5. I think they're better than a 5 seed, but that's what their resume warrants right now. In all, he has 6 ACC teams in the field. Barnes in transition, a 3. T.J. Clark's pass deflected by Barnes and taken away by Gray. The score here, they can have the same lead they had at the half, +1.
Yeah, they were top 10 back then when they won in Cameron Indoor Stadium, but you know, for a variety of reasons, this has been a really brutal and difficult year for Michigan State.
It's interesting, Jay, because I talked with Paul Brazo from the ACC, who does a great job helping to run the basketball operation in this conference. You know, he just made the point, it's very hard to make up games with as many as they're already playing. There's a bucket for Hauser. COVID pauses, and we're told that in both instances it was a false positive test that triggered the stoppage. There's another dunk for Huff off the feed by Clark.
In the last, I think, 4 years. And, you know, they develop at Florida State, as they do at Virginia, but it's sort of different.
24 consecutive conference home wins. 76-4 overall in their last 80 at the Tucker Center.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.